Well, hello, retro computing enthusiasts, electronics geeks. Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. And today I wanted to talk to you about my thoughts on expansion buses for retro computers, home-built retro computers. As some of you may know, if you've been watching my channel, I have a Jazz 80 retro computer that I built on a breadboard, and I'll insert a photo of that computer here. It's a nice little Z80 system, and all built on a breadboard. I would like to keep expanding it, but I'm not sure I want to keep doing it on a breadboard. I've thought about more permanent options, plus an expansion bus would be nice. I mean, I could keep just hanging more breadboards off of it and expanding it that way, but that's not necessarily the way I want to go. I mean, if you bump the thing the wrong way, you'll move a couple of wires and the thing's not going to work right, and you got to go through a lot of troubleshooting to get up and running again. I would like something a little more permanent and something to easily expand, just plug more cards into. So I've gone back and forth on what to do. I mean, I have an S100 system. I'll put in a picture of that too. And I love it. And of course, I have some S100 prototyping cards here. And well, I thought about doing an S100 bus system, but I mean, this is just kind of big and bulky. I mean, I don't really need 100 lines. That's kind of overkill for what I want to do. All right. Um, at least to start with. Down the road, 100 might not be enough, but for now, it's kind of overkill. And the board's kind of big. It's going to take a big enclosure. So, and yeah, I don't know. I thought about something like this vector board with 44 pin edge card connector on it. As far back as when I was in college, I was designing computers that would work with this. And there's a few of them around. Back in the day, Micromint used this for their bus, for their little computers. And thought seriously about this. Um, got to thinking that down the road, 44 pins might not be enough because I might want to get into 16-bit processors at some point. So there needs to be a happy medium here somewhere, okay? And I thought about something like the RC 2014 bus, where you can just, have the little headers that plug into sockets and whatnot. I mean, it seems simple enough to make. Um, Possibility. But then I got to thinking, again, 16 bits. I might want to get into 16 bits down the road. I'm kind of enamored with the Motorola 68,000 processor and maybe the Z180 16-bit computers. I might want that. So I might need a bigger data bus, a little bigger address bus. And, well, I'd have to roll my own. And I figure, well, why reinvent the wheel? Somewhere out there, there's got to be a bus that's going to work for me out of the box. And I've been considering the PC's ISA bus, the old original ISA bus that came once the PCAT came out. It's originally was for 8 bits, got 62 pin connectors over here. But once the AT came out and they added support for 16-bit processors, they added these extra little buses over here. And I had been considering, for seriously considering, the ISA bus for quite a while. And little standalone ISA backplane boards like this, they're widely available. I got this one off of eBay, and it was not terribly expensive at all. And there's a lot of them like this on eBay, widely available. So a lot of these other buses, they're hard to find. S100s have gotten very hard to find. If you can find it, anything S100 related is very expensive these days. Nobody actually seems to make 44-pin bus like for these. I considered it STD bus, which is what, 56 pins? Seriously considered that. STD had a long career in industrial control, and I guess people needing spare parts still for older equipment, the price of STD stuff is pretty high. So I was like, well, I guess the ISA bus it is. Once I had the ISA bus nailed down as my retro computing bus of choice for expansion on my own computers, and I have a lot of things I want to explore in the future. Not just the Motorola 68,000 and the Z180, but other stuff too. I mean, even things like 6502, maybe 1802, other processors, only 8-bit processors, but still, we can still use this bus for anything pretty much. Um, can just reconfigure those lines to be anything I want. So it's just a passive backplane. All the lines are connected together. I can use them for anything. It doesn't matter. So once I made that decision, I started looking around for prototyping boards for the ISA bus. And wouldn't you know it, I found a guy who was selling on eBay 2 of these wonderful JDR micro devices prototyping boards right here. One's for 8-bit and one's for 16-bit. These are new in the box, absolutely new in the box with instructions. They even have the warranty cards and everything, even though these things are really old now. I don't think there's any point in trying to send in the warranty card. But this will be a great start. But another reason that I settled on the ISA bus is there are a lot of prototyping boards for ISA bus still available to this day, even though this bus is really long in the tooth these days. There's still a lot of prototyping boards available out there that you can build circuits on, so you can just plug them right in. I think this is the best choice for me for when it comes to needing expansion for one of my retro computing projects. I can have like a processor board in one, maybe some extra memory, maybe mass storage in another, maybe sound. Who knows? And I won't have to build it all on like one breadboard and keep expanding more and more breadboards and wires going everywhere. I'll have a nice stable bus too. I'll probably be able to run at a little higher speed with a nice bus structure too. And what I want to do eventually is I want to start making my own PC boards too. I want to get into that. I mean, I've got good working stable designs for computers now on breadboards. If I was to make a proper circuit board for them and get it with the edge card connectors, you can do that. Get the gold plated edge card connectors on it so they can plug into the bus. I should be able to ramp the speed up. I'm not running faster than about 4 megahertz with anything on the breadboards because there's a lot of parasitic capacitance and whatnot in these. But with a proper PC board, should be able to ramp the speed up quite a bit higher without any issues. And we've got a nice stable backplane here too. So we can communicate between boards at pretty high speeds. So I think in the future, you're going to see a lot of projects coming from me built on this sort of ISA passive backplane with plug-in cards. That's where I'm going. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this idea. If you know of a better alternative, something I haven't thought of or didn't mention, leave a comment too and let me know, because it's not too late for me to change my mind. Hey, I think this is best, but hey, change my mind, okay? Like that meme. So, yeah, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and watch for future videos where you see this stuff in action. I think the future is going to be pretty exciting. So if you found this video at all interesting, educational, informative, inspirational, whatever, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see my future videos, which there will be more. And I'll see you in those future videos. Thanks for watching this one. Bye.